what happens a lot of times is I like to throw a lot of fighters off. If I sit here and I see a guy have a great jab, 9 times out of 10, a right-handed fighter will circle to his left using that jab. It is more common, it's more comfortable to be here. Okay? I like to take that away from him. And this is another thing you can use. Once you get your footwork down and you actually focus on footwork and you get an opponent who isn't, one of the best ways to test his footwork is to force his front foot. When I say force his front foot, I mean from right here. You fight it off his front foot here. And as he starts making adjustments, most guys, when they want to get away, look at his rear foot. He will start bringing it forward and sliding out this way. Okay? So then you catch him squaring up. Now you have it with both feet square. You have the advantage. Go at it. Okay? He doesn't even realize he's giving you that advantage. Because if he doesn't understand footwork, doesn't understand position, he doesn't even know that he's out of position. All right? And I can attest to that because when I got in here, I didn't know much at all about submission wrestling. Okay? So I didn't mess with these guys because I respected that. I wouldn't know when I was in trouble. I would not know when what I was doing was the wrong thing to do until I was on my back tapping. Okay? So I swim with alligators. He knows more about what's going on in that water than you do. You got to give him that respect. Okay? So now, if this guy doesn't understand the footwork, he doesn't understand that pulling that foot forward is the wrong thing to do. So force him into that. There's two things about that is he's not comfortable circling to his right and getting his offense off because he wants to be here. Okay? So now what you've actually done is you've kind of quieted his offense. You're forcing him to look for enough space to get over here. Okay? Now there's 2 ways you can actually counter that. When I'm coming here and he doesn't want to go this way, he wants to go here. So I step around and keep coming right here. Now if he really gets aggressive and he slides over, then he just walks right in that right hand. Okay? So I let him have it. If he wants it, then here, take it. Ooh, now come out right here. Now come right back in my game. Right over here. And what you're doing is you want to stay off his front foot, right here. So now when he does decide to go that jab, you don't have to guess which side to go. You don't have to guess. You already have him contained right here, so when he throws that jab, just go. As soon as you see him move, you just go right up under. That's the only place you give him. You're actually limiting what he can do. You don't have to fight his right hand from here. Look at the distance on his right hand. If you get hit with that, you deserve to get hit with that. All right? As simple as I can put it. If you maintain the true boxing stance, and you give this guy this position here, and he takes that thing from way back there and hits you, it was destined. All right? So you stand right in here, and you watch his right hand, watch his left hand, and when he throws the left hand, step over. You come right from under. Come right back to your game. If he gets aggressive and he wants to slide over and catch him with the right hand, slide right from under. Right here. Come right back. The defensive guy, all I want you to do is when he's running his offense, he's running you to the outside here, you just go with it here. Yeah. And then in there. Then every once in a while, I want you to stand in here, I want you to throw the jab on him, the defensive guy. I want you to throw the jab, I want you to slip. In here. Just slide up, use your feet. Everybody wants to use their waist from here. I'm gonna tell you what, when you get a guy who understands that, that is a big no-no. If I'm sitting in here and I throw a punch and you do this, go straight to your body. If your feet don't move, I am going to crush you to the body. You can move your head. You think I'm gonna sit there and chase your head all day? You're crazy, I ain't got time for that. All right, I'm gonna take what you give me. If you move your head and leave your feet, I'm gonna crush you to the body. I ain't got all day to be chasing you. All right? Because there's too many guys who know how to do this real fast. I ain't got time for all that. You know? Just cut to the chase. I'm just going to go down there and crush you. Move your feet. But that's the reason I teach the defense feet first. Because I don't want you to swing at my head and then come back to my body because I'm giving it to you. Okay? I feel way too stupid when that happens. All right? So I'm not going to put myself in a position to look like an idiot. So if I'm coming here and he throws a punch, I'm here. Can't go to my body or my head. I'm not giving you any of it. I'm moving on. All of this stays with me. The only thing I'm giving you is at the end of my ring knuckles. I'm giving you what you got coming. That's it. I'm very protective of the rest of them. Okay? This is mine. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm right here. This is all I'm giving you. I'm not falling in here. I'm giving you too much. That's not yours. Okay? Let's be fair about this. I'm gonna keep mine. I'm gonna give you what's yours. That's my game. All right? So now, guys, go ahead and pair up. Decide who's offense, who's defense. The defensive guy, the offensive guy wants you to force him to his off hand, not his lead hand. Force him to his rear hand. And then I want you to throw the jab and slide from under. Okay? Because you'll see how easy it is to read that. When you get a guy, you're standing right here, you're going to force him this way. I'm the offensive guy. I want you to force him this way. So now when he throws that jab, it's a no-brainer which way to go. That's all you're giving him. You've actually crippled him and he doesn't realize it. Okay? And then if he does get out of pocket and decide, I'm going to go this way anyway, and he just slides over, throw the right hand and go. Okay? So what you're doing is you're actually making him fight in this little space. You're giving him this much room to operate, but you're controlling that space. You're giving him that space, but the space is actually yours. So you really haven't given him anything. Okay? Now, and sometimes it's also a countering pattern. I'm waiting on you to throw your jab. And that's right in the turn. There you go. Okay? Now that's what I usually do is it goes to the body. But you don't have to. Just step over here. Step over here.
And then that's the right hand. Yes, sir.
But I like to go to the body a lot.
That'll put the hand down.
Come over the top here. Sir, okay? No problem. Now you're doing what you like to do. See how you're moving to your left hand? Yeah. I want you to push off this way. Leaving this position here. I want you to push this way. Okay? Now, when he doesn't want to throw his left hand because he's trying to find enough space to come over this way. And you're cutting it off. You're standing right here. You know, when he decides, screw this, and steps over, boom, you throw that right hand and you come right out. Okay? Who's offense? Forcing you? Your offense, yes. Just force him here. That's it. Now, when you throw your jab, that's it.
So I went here, just go back to the bar. I'm a step with the rear.
No.
It doesn't matter.
No, you step with the rear, you're going to square yourself up. When you're coming in here, you're forcing him. You're forcing him right here. So when he shoots that jab, you're already there. He doesn't even realize that he's actually opening the door and let you in. Okay? He doesn't even realize it. So when you're sitting in here, you're just circling this way. This is irrelevant. It's too far. So all you're doing is fighting with one hand. Come right out from under. Come right back into your body.
So you never move this foot
Because what happens is you will throw that right hand when you do it. And what happens is if you come here and throw the right hand, you fall forward. Yeah, so you've actually defeated the purpose. So when you slide under this jab, when you're coming here, and I throw the jab, you slide under here, pull forward. Slide out. Yeah. No, don't square up, Push off the rear foot, pull this foot through. Look at that. And then you're right back in your boxing stance. When he turns, pop his jab and come right back into your boxing stance. You're frustrated. You're standing in here. You want to stand here, so when he step through. Okay? Because if you step here, if he throws this, you step here, when you come back, you guys are in the same spot. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to take his aggression, when he moves forward, step through. Catch him as he turns into the shot.
And then for the step when he angles back and you're cutting across to the side. Okay.
So when he stands here and he wants to get that jab off and he steps over, boom, come right here.
So you're going lead leg a little first.
Yeah, you just step right over here. Don't step close because you're walking into this.
Sure.
All right? He's going to slide over, boom, you come right out here.
Sure.
And you'll watch the shot go. And as you go, and everything is actually, some fighters adjust better. So you have to be able to adjust too. If he knows that's what I'm going to do next time, guaranteed he's not going to throw it the same way. All right? You have to give your opponent enough respect to know that he's thinking the same way you're thinking. Sure. Okay? So then sometimes you have to switch things up. If he knows that I'm going to do that, and he'll slide over, he knows this is coming, and he'll send it. So sometimes when I turn, I have to drop. Because you know that shot's coming. You're going to have to make adjustments. Everything is not written in stone. When you teach boxing, when I teach, or any sport, there is a straight line. These are the rules. Okay? This is the absolute rule. But every fighter is different. So I'm not going to expect every fighter, just because he's taught by the same coach, that every fighter is going to walk this line like this. They're not going to. They're going to take what you're teaching them, and they're going to apply it the way they do it. They're going to interpret, they're going to apply it. So what happens is you have to allow a fighter to walk this line, like this. My job is to keep you from doing this. You understand? That's it. Every coach will tell you that. Everybody, you can have two different fighters, teach them the exact same thing, the exact same day. Put them, they can train together for years, and they're going to have two different styles. Even though it's the same style, you're going to have two different ways of applying that style. You have to allow that. You know, you have to allow that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm teaching you the way these things do. You're going to take these and interpret them, and you're going to use them in your way. It's just the basics. That straight line, you just don't stray too far from the basics. The basics are you keep your balance here. The basics are you don't reach for your punches. You got me? You don't put your chin out there to be hit. The rest of that, you're gonna throw the punches the way you feel like you're gonna put the combinations together, and you're gonna throw the punches the way that is comfortable for you. But you're not going to stray from that straight line so much that you're doing something outside of what you've been taught. Okay? That's the basics. It's all